Good day everyone, I am Mike Alanibora from BCS2 and welcome to Introduction to Computing. And our topic for today is number 1. Make a review of at least 4 mobile browsers such as Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari, etc. Number 2. Explain the major difference among the browser you've reached, including the number and type of features, which devices are compatible, how they web page security features, and the speed at which they perform. Number 3. Discuss any experience you've had with various browsers, including which mobile browser, web browsers you would recommend and why. Our question number 1. Make a review of at least 4 mobile browsers such as Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari, and etc. Number 2. Explain the major difference among the browser you've enriched, including the number and type of features, which devices are compatible, how they web page security features, and the speed at which they perform. Some of the popular web browser is Google Chrome, Opera, Safari, and Vivaldi in use at this moment. Google Chrome. Google Chrome is number 1 of the popular used web browser in the country or any country. Google is an American company, is the most commonly known as search engine, although that company made its name as search engine, and the vast majority of its income comes from advertising. Because of this, it has branches out in a number of areas, such as cloud computing, software, and hardware. Google features Task Manager for website. While you are inside the Google Chrome, press Shift and Escape and it will be open up Task Manager, which a list of the websites currently open inside the Chrome. This will give you as an idea about how much physical memory is consumed by different websites and if any particular page is causing your system to crawl, you can do an end process to close the tab directly from the Task Manager. Number 2. Visual Browser History. This is a feature Chrome borrowed from Google Desktop, Google Web History. Type CTRL+H to open your browser history and search for a term. In addition of matching page, a Google Chrome will also show you a small thumbnail image of that web page and the history result. No need for any extension. Number 3. Super clean contextual menus. I simply love this. You right-click on a hyperlink on a web page and you get only 5 relevant options to deal with the link. The number comes down to 4 when you right-click any image in Chrome. There's way too much clutter in Firefox minus. Number 4. Search your favorite website from the address bar. This is brilliant if you visit a website that includes site search. For instance, search Love Null Orange, Chrome will be automatically recognize that add that search engine for use to the next time you can perform a search than the site via the Chrome address bar itself. To see this in action, open cnn.com or search Love Null Orange in your Chrome browser and then type cnn.com followed by the tab key to search and CNN example. Number 5. See memory use different browser. Open a new tab inside the Chrome browser and type about memory without quotes. Somewhere at the top, you'll see a list of browser processes that are currently running on your system and the amount of memory they are using. Number 6. Reopen website tabs that you are closing by mistake. Firefox 3 has this undo close tab option in the menu. While you can open close tab in the Opera by the Ctrl-Z shortcut. To reopen a closed tab in a Google Chrome, just hit Ctrl-T and you will see option and say recently closed tabs. Click the one you closed by accident. Number 7. Launch website from the Start menu, quick launch bar. Desktop shortcuts for a web page are possible with other browsers as well, but Google Chrome make the whole flow very easy open on the site. And choose Create Application Shortcut from the File menu. How Google Chrome Security. Security by default. Chrome is secure by default, protecting you from dangerous and deceptive sites that might steal your password or infect your computer. Advanced technologies such as site isolation, sandboxing, and predictive phishing protections keep you and your data safe. Opera. Opera is a multi-platform web browser developed by its namesake company Opera. Opera is nowadays a Chromium-based browser. It distinguishes itself from other browsers that its user interface and other features. Opera was initially released on April 10, 1995, making it one of the oldest desktop web browsers still actively developed today. It was commercial software for the first 10 years and had its own properly Presto layout engine. In 2013, Opera switched from the Presto engine to Chromium. The web browser can be used on Microsoft Windows, Android, iOS, Mac OS, and Linux operating system. There are also mobile versions called Opera Mobile and Opera Mini. Additionally, Opera users have access to new apps based on all platforms. Opera News. The company released its gaming-oriented version of the browser called Opera GX in 2019. Opera Features. Experience faster distraction-free browsing with ad blocking and browser privately. Smoothly sync your data and send files between Opera and Mac, Windows, Linux, iOS, Android, and Chromebook. Opera is an innovative feature give you easy control and to some smoothies browsing anywhere. Listen to the music and chat with friends from the sidebar. Watch pop-it out videos in the background while browsing. Organize your tabs easily with Workspace. Save web content and share it visually with pinboards. And share files with Opera on all your devices. Browse the web without ads or pop-ups and protect your privacy on website. Both on desktop and mobile device, no add-ons needed. Opera pre-VPN, ad blocker, and tracker blocker are both right in to make your browsing faster, safer, and more secure. Privacy. Browser the web in private mode on any device. All data is erased when you close the private window. Safari. Safari is a graphical web browser that developed by Apple. It is primarily based on open source software properties and mainly with WebKit. It succeeds Netscape Navigator, CyberDog, and the most recent Internet Explorer for Mac as the default web browser for Macintosh computers. It is supposed on Mac OS, iOS, and iPad OS. A Windows version was offered from 2007 to 2010. Safari was introduced within the Mac OS X, patented in the January 2003, and as of 2021, Safari a total of 15 revisions The third generation, January 2007, brought compatibly to the iPhone via iPhone OS 1, while Macintosh edition was topped with the fastest browser performance at the time. The fifth version on June 2010 made uses of a least destructive screen readers, extension and developer tools. It was also the final version for Windows. In the 11th version in September 2017, it added support for intelligent tracking prevention. The 13th version included various privacy and application updates such as FIDO 2 or USB security key authentication and web Apple Pay support. The 14th version, November 2020, was the most previous revision of Safari. The 2020 version was 50% faster than Google Chrome and consumed less battery than other standard competitors. The 15th version on July 2021 was the currently revision featuring design and interface. Safari features. Safari number 1. Safari Reader. Don't be confused by the name. Apple didn't just make updates and modification of Safari's RSS readers capabilities. Safari Readers is a new feature designed to bring forward the important features of web article like this one and push distracting ads and less important content to the web. The new features quickly detect the important content on a site and display a reader icon in the browser bar. Pressing the button will pull forward the content and move the distraction to the back. Number 2. HTML5 support. Apple is putting its money where its mouth is as if finished explaining that HTML5 is all the web needs, that Flash is an ancient programming platform. Apple has improved HTML5 support on Safari. HTML improvements include upgrades to visual by allowing for full screen and closed caption. Location services are also included to make finding where you are and sharing that information with party sites easier. Number 3. Smart Address Field. Safari 5 makes it easier than ever to find sites you've recently been to. Remembering those long URLs can be difficult, so that new Smart Address Field will allow you to type in the title or topic of the page you recently viewed and will display those results in the Suggest drop-down. This feature will be overlooked by many but will stand out when they start using other website browser and future isn't available. Number 4. Safari Nitro Engine. The competition to be fastest web browser available continues as Safari 5 now claims to be twice of the fast as the Firefox 3.6 and 3% faster than Chrome and 5.5. Let's hope this competition continues as faster browser benefit the consumer the most. Apple's Nitro JavaScript engine is the power behind this speed increase and will be most noticeable amongst web-based applications like Gmail and Google Docs. Number 6. Safari Extension. Safari extremely late to the game with offering extension capabilities to users, but we welcome them with open arms. I've recently been using Chrome more because of some of amazing extension built from the browser. Let's hope that the development community jump on board and start offering advanced browser functionality through Safari extension. The program will open later in summer and allow each user add new features and functionality to the web browser. Apple or Safari security features. Apple used remotely updated plugin blacklists to prevent potentially dangerous or vulnerable plugin from running on Safari. Initially, Flash and Java contents were blocking on some early version of Safari. Since Safari 12 support on for NPAPI plugins except for Flash has been completely dropped starting with the release of Safari 14. Support in Adobe Flash Player will be dropped altogether. Vivaldi Browser. Vivaldi is a freeware cross-platform web browser developed by Vivaldi Technologies, a company founded by Tatsuki Tometa and John Stephenson Von Tschirner, who was the co-founder and CEO of Opera Software. Vivaldi was officially launched on April 6, 2016. Its headquarters are in Oslo, Norway, and offices in Iceland in the USA. Although intended for general users, it is first and foremost targeted towards technically inclined users as well as former Opera users disgruntled by its transition from Presto layout engine to a Chromium-based browser that result in the loss of many its iconic features. Despite also being Chromium-based, Vivaldi aims to revive the features of the Presto-based Opera with its own property medication. Vivaldi released a mobile or Android beta version on September 6, 2019, and a regular release on April 22, 2020. As of September 2021, Vivaldi has more than 2.3 million active users. Vivaldi features. Vivaldi has a minimalistic user interface with basic icon fonts and optionally a color scheme that changes based on the background, the design of the web page being visited. The browser also allows users to customize an appearance of UI elements such as background color, overall theme, address bar, and tab positioning. And start page. According to CEO John Von Tschirner, Vivaldi's unique customizability is how the browser caters to experienced user. Vivaldi comes with built-in ad blocker, pop-up blocker, and tracker blocker. This feature block enterprise or intrusive ads, help web page load faster, and protect against malicious ads and trackers. Comes with built-in email client with IMAP and POP3 support. Some of the mail features are save search and offline message search. The browser can be used as feed reader to save RSS and Atom feeds. It also comes with built-in Vivaldi's calendar to manage events in the browser. Vivaldi Translate is powered by Langvanix and can instantly translate website without the needed for third-party extensions. Vivaldi features that ability to stack and tile tabs, annotate web page and notes to bookmarks. Furthermore, user can place digital bookmarks on speed dial, page for quick access and harness quick commands to search bookmarks, browsing history, open tabs, and settings. Vivaldi is built around based on web technologies such as HTML5, Node.js, React, and numerous NPM modules as of technical previews. Vivaldi also supports numerous mouse gestures for action like tab switching and keyboard activation. Vivaldi can also be set at Chromeless UI, which gives user more screen real estate, and the ability to focus on single page with distraction. To accommodate user who prefer to use a large number of tabs at the same time, Vivaldi support have hibernation for both individual tabs and for tab stock, freeing resources while the user does not actively use those tabs. Question number 3. Discuss any experience you have had without various browser, include which mobile browser you would recommend it and why. A web browser, commonly referred BTO as browser, is a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. When a user requests a web page from a particular website, the web browser retrieves the necessary content from web server and then display the page on the user device. Why Google is my recommended web browser? In this day and age, I use Google because it is the most accessible, convenient, and is the most popular among other search engines. Besides those, it is also easy to use and has a wide variation of sources to get you information. If you compare Google to manually flipping through books in library like people did before technology was widely used, it would have taken a lot of time and effort to have taken a lot of time and effort acquire through all those to get information that you specially needed. And that's all for our topic for today, and thank you so much. And this is once again Mike Alan Devora from BCS2. Thank you.